Hey guys, it's Hallie. This is video number 5247. I'm just kidding. But this is like my 8 millionth video, which I'm actually excited because I don't think we've gotten to the double digits yet. So this is pretty good for 7 to 8 days travel. So I'm going to talk to you about Saturday. Saturday, I don't really remember too much in the morning. I believe we just woke up and just kind of hung out, packed a little bit more, tried to pick out our outfits for the day, gave Julius a bath. Oh, that's what we did, what was it? What day was that? Tuesday. Tuesday was also a day that we brought Julius into the pool, and I thought he was going to hate it, but he actually loved it. I was really excited. That was the first time. This boy screams bloody murder even when we give him a bath, but he actually loved it so much that he was like splashing, and he thought it was so much fun to splash me and splash himself. We were having like splashing wars in the pool. It was awesome. I love my baby. And I love the fact that he loves water now because now he can really enjoy it. Because we have a pool, still closed with the cover on it right now. But maybe one more month and a half, it'll be warm enough to have it open. Or tomorrow it's supposed to be 70 something, but that's like a fluke. It's only for a couple days and then it's probably going to get cold again. But Saturday, I don't think we really did much of anything. We probably just kind of like hung out in the room. I think we went downtown to the flea market. Oh wait, hold on. Saturday, I remember what we did now. Saturday we woke up, had breakfast, delivered to the room service, and then we were all supposed to go to Mercado 28. David didn't want to go because he was in too much pain, so it was just me, Brandon, and Julius. I really wanted a vestido folclórico Jalisco, or Jalisco folclórico vestido. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Basically, it's one of those dresses that you see. First off, cumbia is the one where they're like, so you can't even really see it. Hold on. Okay, but they act like they're holding like a candlestick, and they're like. That's just like a little bit of a sleepy leg. It's really hard to do it in Uggs and in such a small frame. But we do a lot of cumbia and zumba. But anyway, I call it a cumbia dress, but it's really a folklorico. It's, you know, those people that have like really big skirts, they can hold their hands like this, and it's just skirt all the way down. And the top of it looks like a cheerleading outfit. I mean, there's other ones where it's like on your shoulder, all the way across, like off the shoulder cut. But there's some, the traditional style, has like a double V. Hold on a second here. Has like a double V that comes down. And it looks like, for those of you who are a cheerleader, it looks like the shell, like your top shell. So I just think it's really cute, and I really wanted one with the colors of the Mexican flag, because I love Mexico. And whenever I go to the soccer games here in the United States, like I went in 2011 in August to USA versus Mexico, and I got to wear my sombrero, but of course I bought a pink sombrero, and it wasn't green, white, black, red, like any of the traditional colors of like mariachi or Mexico. So I was like, well, it's pink and it's a sombrero, so it's kind of Mexican, but it's not any of the colors of Mexico. So I really wanted to make a beautiful folklorico dress with the colors of the bandera, like the regular colors of Mexico. And I always wear my bracelet, and I'm not wearing it today. Shame on me. But I was going to show you the flag. And I think I have something over there, but I'm too lazy to get it. But anyway, why can't I think? So, I did find a couple short ones that were like the same colors of the bandera, the Mexican flag, but they were short, and I really wanted something long with like a really big skirt. So, this guy took me all over Mercado 28. Or let me say, first off, we took the bus. We got off at Mercado 28, but really you still have to walk up like 2 or 3 blocks. And I was just following the general flow of traffic because I didn't know where the hell I was going, because of all the times I've been there, I've never been to Mercado 28. And we saw a sign saying Plaza 28, but I was like, no. I was like, I know how this shit is. They're going to act like, oh, we're Mercado 28. No, you're not. I know you're not. I'm not that dumb. So we went in there anyway just to see what they had, and everything was like ridiculously priced, so we're like, fuck that. And there was a couple little stores kind of like similar to what you would see at Coro Negro, like the flea market by the clubs. Um, but I think I went into like one, and then this guy was like, hey, he's like, if you're looking for the real Mercado 28, he's like, it's right here. And like as soon as I saw the building, even like way up there, I know what it looks like because I've seen it in pictures many times. And I was like, no, I was like, that's Mercado 28 over there. And there's one guy, I was going to go in his store because he had something that I liked. And then he was like, oh, come in, we're Mercado 28. And I was like, mentiroso. And like I just kept going because I'm like, bitch, if you're going to lie to me, I'm not going to buy shit from you. Like, I'm not going to pay your bills if you lie. Like, and I understand they're just trying to make money, but that's not the way to do it with me. So I went in there, and this one guy helped me, and I actually bought a shirt. I wanted the black shirt that's colorful, and it says, I'm in Cancun, bitch. But I got one that says, I'm sexy and I know it, Cancun, Mexico. And the writing instead is in hot pink, and the shirt itself is white, which is super cool because we tend to have glow-in-the-dark parties and blacklight parties for Zumba. And the white will glow really well. I'm not really sure about the pink part, but the white will glow really well. So I was like, oh cool, I can wear that shirt. I'll cut it up, you know. So I got that, and then this guy took me all over Mercado 28 to show me this chick with the Cumbia Jalisco folklorico dress. And don't get me wrong, she did have one, but she wanted like well over $100, and I was like, bitch, you crazy. And like when I asked her, like I was gonna ask her if I could try it on, but she kept holding it up to me, like putting it over my boobs and stuff and stretching it. She's like, no, it'll fit. And just by the way that it looked, like it was a bigger size, but I actually think it was gonna be too big on top, and it probably would have fit my hips perfectly because I have big hips. But she like kept trying to talk me down a little bit, and she's like, well, how much do you want to pay? Actually, I think she started at like $130 or something crazy. She's like, well, how much do you want to pay? And I was like, honestly, lady, I said, I can't pay anything even close to that. I said, what I would be able to offer you, and I didn't know how to say it in Spanish, and I was just like, I just said it would be a pena, like it would be like a complete shame, like a disgrace, like, what I think what I was trying to say was, yeah, I don't even know how to say it in English. It would just be too low, like, I don't know. I can't think of the big word I'm trying to say. Not a disgrace, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to, whatever. But I was like, yeah, like, I'm not trying to rip you off, and I don't want to, like, offend you. So I was like, no thank you, and I tried to walk away. This bitch, first off, actually, she said, well, how about $480? And I was like, well, can I take a picture of it? And she was like, no, absolutely not. And she kind of, like, shoved my phone, like, pushed my phone. And I was like, don't touch me. And I was like, okay, no. I was like, we're leaving. And I was like, I told her in Spanish, I said, what if I was sending a picture to my mom to the United States to see if she liked it? Maybe she would send me money. Or, you know, maybe she would say, oh, it's okay, get it, I'll give you the money when you get here. Like, that was stupid. And for her to not let me take a picture, you know how many stores I went into and I was taking pictures of shit? This lady just wanted to be a bitch. And she was actually getting to the point where I went to go buy tamarindo con chile for one of my Zumba friends, and she had one of the other girls come follow me, and she said, oh, she'll take 70 for it. And I'm like, no, she was just rude as hell to me. Tell her she can suck it. And then we're eating at the taqueria, which is like a bunch of stalls up. Like, it's not too far, but it's at least like a 2-minute walk. She literally followed me to the taqueria, and we're sitting down about to eat, and she was like, oh, I'll take 50 for the dress. And I was like, you can give it to me for free, and I still wouldn't take it because you were rude to me. And, like, that's just how I am. Like, once you're rude to me, like, you can suck it, because you're not going to get any of my money. And even if it was free and it was at your cost, which would never happen, by the way, I still wouldn't take it, because, I don't know. Anyway, so I just came with the conclusion, and anyway, even if I really love the dress, and even if I had the money for it, her dress, like I said, I want a really big cumbia folklorico, Jalisco folklorico dress. This dress, I couldn't even do cumbia with. Like, usually they have the dress and they fold it over and they're dancing, you know, whatever. This dress only came out to, like, here. So I could, like, do, like, little dances like this, but the dress, it wasn't even a real, obviously, it was just made for whatever, but I could buy a real Jalisco folklorico dress for like $130 on eBay. So for her to be selling me this fake ass shit for like 120 in the first place, even if I got it for 50, don't be selling me some fake shit and then like act like it's the shit and then follow me all over the fucking market. That was getting on my nerves. And then Brandon's like, did she really just follow you? And I was like, yes, this bitch did just follow me. And like, don't get me wrong, at Coral Negro or whatever, they follow me a little bit, but they're not going to follow me any more than like 1 or 2 stores. This bitch literally followed me up like 5-10 stores around the corner and then all the way up to the restaurant. And I was like, wow. So anyway, there's these guys playing like, it kind of looked like a xylophone, but it sounded more like a steel drum band, so I'm not really sure what it was, but there's 2 guys playing it, and it was so awesome. And I recorded some of what they played. They played 2 songs, and one of them, I was like, oh my god, like, what is that song? Like, I seriously feel like I knew what song that was, I just couldn't think of it. And even to this day, I still don't know if I know the song or not. Excuse me. Drinking Pepsi. So I got a couple things there. I'm going to try to fit all of Saturday in one video, which I have 4 minutes left. Okay, so we spent the day there, got a couple things. That's where I got my baby carrier. And then it was getting closer to the time that we were supposed to meet Norma, so we went to Plaza Las Americas again, and we ate there. We ate some Chinese food, and they have like this really cool like kid area upstairs, but Julius was too young for it. I was so worn out from walking all day and like dealing with people that I literally took like a 10-minute nap on the table in the food court. I think we were waiting for Norma for like 1 or 2 hours, which is fine because we ate and got a chance to relax. And then we got to meet her and David. We went to go see G.I. Joe. And then we walked around just a little bit and we took some pictures. And then we took a cab back to the hotel. And then we packed our suitcase as much as we could, and we tried to put stuff even near the door so that all we had to do was wake up and go just in case we woke up late. And I tried to already like have my outfit set out for tomorrow, and just as much as I could, literally just except for the minimums, that like the stuff that I would use that morning, like all my shampoo, conditioner, soap, whatever. That stuff I would definitely need until like right before we went. So that was that day. Maybe I could fit the rest of the trip on this vacation, on this video. So the next morning we woke up at 6 o'clock. I woke everybody up at 8 o'clock. Our transfer was going to be there at 10. I called the guy to come get our shit at 9, or maybe closer to 8:45. We woke up, got everything ready. I took a shower, did my hair, did my makeup. We went down. I put my Zumba clothes on because I wanted to go home representing my Zumba people. And I ate breakfast real quick. I like inhaled that shit. There was no forks. I had to cut my... Oh wait, I'm sorry. I ate breakfast last. So we ran down to the beach, and I wanted to take my pictures of the where is signs. And usually I do that like somewhere in the middle of the trip or like the first couple days, but we're only there for 7 days, 7 nights, 8 days this time, so it was a little bit harder to do. Sorry, I'm getting uncomfortable. So, how was it? So, we went down to the beach, we took all the pictures with the signs, and then I completely forgot because I wanted to take some really nice Zumba pictures for like my bio and stuff on the Zumba webpage. And I completely forgot, and we started walking back, and I was like, wait! I was like, we need to take pictures of my Zumba stuff real quick. So we took some pictures of that, and like we had so many where is signs, and we're just going, cheek, 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 like taking all these pictures with all these names. And it wasn't like there was that many, but there had to be like at least 30, and we only had like an hour by the time we were officially ready to take all the pictures, go, have a bite to eat, check out, and meet up with our transfer guy. So I asked what time it was when we were walking back from the beach, and I think it was like 9:35. And like I said, our transfer was going to be there at 10. So I was like, cool, all our stuff is there. Let's just hurry up, get in line real quick, have a bite to eat, just something to be on our tummies, and then let's check out because that shouldn't take long, and then meet up with our transfer. So I guess some of the boys were trying to exchange some of their money back, but they were giving them a hard time. I don't know. And so I went to get eggs. I had to wait in line forever for eggs. And I walked around the whole fucking thing. I probably would have been like a lot sooner in line, but I didn't see where the eggs were. But I walked a whole extra circle that wasn't needed. And then there was no forks, so I had to cut my eggs with a knife. And I was literally about to grab a dirty fork to eat my eggs because I had like 5 minutes to eat that shit. And when I finally found a fork, I literally just was walking and eating all the way to the front desk. Like I took my plate and my eggs to the front desk, and I'm eating in line. And there was only one person ahead of me, and then they saw me right away. And who checks us out? Fucking Sergio, the douchebag. And then after he cuts off the wristband and says, usually they're like, oh, by the way, your bill is this much money. Thankfully, we didn't have a bill at all. Yay! But, so he cuts off the wristband, and I'm like, here, can you take this plate for me? And he gave me that look like, no, I'm not taking your fucking plate. And he goes, he's like, and he takes my plate away. Like, I'm some kind of bitch because I'm fucking hungry, and I had to wait in line forever, and there was no motherfucking forks, and it's my fault because I should have woke up earlier, right? My ass is not waking up any earlier than 6 a.m., so fuck you. And it's my vacation, and you're here to serve me, so serve me, bitch. Sorry. That guy pissed me off twice. Like, if he was rude one time, everybody has a bad day. If you're rude twice, your ass does not need to be working there. And it's just one plate. I didn't give you 5 plates for all our food. It was just a quick thing. And, I don't know, so our transfer was there to pick us up, took us to the airport. He was the sweetest guy in the world. He was, like, giving me advice for, like, when I moved to Mexico and stuff. And, he was so nice. And the porters there kind of got on my nerves. Right as I was pulling my suitcase out of, or up the steps, because I didn't want to use the ramp because it was too far away and I had way too many bags. And you can't leave your stupid fucking bags unattended for 2 damn seconds. My bag broke, like the stick. And if your bag is broken, they won't let you check it. So I had to hurry up and cover that shit up, like as best as I could, so that they could check my bag, because I'm already paying an extra $100 round trip for my second bag. Or I'm paying, I'm sorry, an extra $35 each way for that extra bag. So we get checked in. The lady says it's going to be this much money, and then she's like, oh, I can't ring you up. You have to go to the cashier. Only one person of all the people that can check you in for your flight you can give money to. I'm like, this bitch. So, yeah, we do that, and then I guess we go through, what's it called? We go through, security, and they take David's candle because they said it's made of gel and not wax. And then we see this girl with ass implants, which I've never seen in my life, but her ass looks so good, and there's no way her ass was real. So kudos to you, lady. I tried to take a picture of your ass, but you were moving too much, and then when I finally could take a picture of your ass, you were looking at me, and I didn't want it to be awkward. So you have a really nice ass, and good job on the ass implants. That was a great investment. And we got on the plane. It was uneventful. I didn't spill anything on myself, although I almost did spill a couple things on myself, but I didn't actually spill them. I just almost did. Like, nothing wanted to stay where it was supposed to be, including my gobstoppers. I spilled gobstoppers everywhere. But that was pretty much my trip. I have to wrap this up because I don't think it's going to let me record much more than this, and I don't want to lose what I already have. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I bored you sometimes, and I'm sorry that I talk really fast sometimes, and I'm sorry that I was busy texting sometimes. But I'm happy that I finally made this video, and I actually did it all the way to the end, so I'm really proud of myself. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that when you go, you have a wonderful trip with people who don't give a fuck, just like me. So do whatever you want, have the time of your life, smile, and it's your vacation. Don't worry about what people say. Love you guys. Mwah! And until next time, Cancun, I'll see you guys later.